What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's go.
Yeah, great fire.
When the chicken dinner money long clicking. Those who do it daily one-on-one popovism. Coupon gray got the fire bash lit up. Hit the bad line in the air throwing signals. When the chicken dinner money long clicking. Those who do it daily one-on-one popovism. Coupon gray got the fire bash lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air throwing signals.
1,000 on the table.
100,000 in the bank account. Trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Popovus. Yeah, kid. Happy Tuesday. Transformation Tuesday. That means what you working on, how you working it, and is it working for you? Us in the real life, we want to know. Big ticket today in the NBA. We're going to get right to it, but as we always do around this time, it's a little quick recap. Yesterday was 2 games, so it ain't really much to recap. Pretty much we bombed on both games yesterday. We had Detroit Pistons as the player of the day, and they let us down. Then we had the Miami Heat. They won by 12, but the spread was 13. And the bonus play, although I ended up switching my pick to Florida, I did have Houston yesterday on the show. Our grand total record is 613, 577 out of all the games. 262, 247, and 2 pushes on the locks, not from Yonkers. And the play of the day, we are now 50 and 48 and 2 because we dropped our play of the day yesterday. Without further ado, though, let's jump right into today's NBA action, as my nigga Jay BriggS would say, right? First game up, we got Chicago Bulls out on the road at Cleveland. Cleveland giving, well, the spread has changed. It was 11, now it's 15 and a half. Big boy number, it's a lot. I ain't ready to lay. Although these two teams played 3 times, this will be the last game. Cleveland did Hulk smash these boys twice. Now I think one time they barely beat them, or they just beat them by like 5 or 6. But the other 2 times was blowouts. Didn't cover with Sacramento on the 10.5 spread. Now today you're giving 15 and a half. I'm not really in love with this game. Cleveland does need one more game to clinch. I know a lot of y'all like me prior to studying and doing my homework for the show. I'm like, they already got home field wrapped up. No, they don't. It's 4 games left. Boston could win all 4, and they could lose all 4. Then, oh shit, Boston is the #1 seed. I don't think that'll happen. I do think Cleveland will win tonight. But when you're looking at 15 and a half out the gate to a team that has been playing much better than they was, I'm gonna roll with Chicago on that one. Next game up, we got the Indiana Pacers at home facing the Washington Wizards. Indiana giving 18 and a half, and just so y'all know, it's a lot of big spreads today, like super. I think like 6 games got hell of a big spreads. In this game here though, I'm going to lean towards Indiana. We just seen these 2 teams play. Indiana put foot to ass. Like, don't come in this house after curfew. Don't talk loud. Don't raise your voice. Water ain't cold enough. And they beat them 162 to 109. Indiana, they chasing my New York Knicks. They are 3 games. I don't want to get too much into the scenario politics, but it is going on. So you do got to be careful when you bet, because some teams may decide to lose so they could get more in their minds favorable matchups. Like, oh, we got these dudes number. Let's drop a game, or let's try to go up a game. I won't jump too much into that, but where it matters, I will speak on it. But anyway, Indiana is 3 games behind my New York Knicks. I don't think they're going to catch them, but I think they win tonight, and I think they put foot to ass again to the Washington Wizards. Next game up, we got Atlanta out on the road at the Orlando Magic. And Atlanta's getting 4. Some of y'all might got them with 3.5. And these two teams, it does play out for these two teams because the Magic is 7, Atlanta is 8, and those who's going to be playing each other in the playing game if the season was to start today. It's still 4 more games. And oh, by the way, the Magic does go to Atlanta at the end of the season for the last game, so we don't know how, where the standings would be. But for this game here, Atlanta did win the first game 112-106 at the Magic. Then the Magic went to their house and they beat them 109-103 by 6. So it was 6 points both games. And both teams won on each other's court. I like the Magic today, and I like the Magic strong for this reason and this reason alone. They haven't played since Friday. So they got fresh legs at the end of the season to be able to get 4 whole days off. And it's really going to be like 4.5 by the time tonight's game start. So one team has been playing, the other team has been resting. Could it be a little rust type thing? I don't think so. It's the end of the season. I think that rest probably did them well. And because they got to play them at the last game of the season, I think the Magic comes in here or at home. I think they win. I think they cover the 4-point spread. That's my story. That's what I'm sticking with. Next game up, we got the Memphis Grizzlies out on the road at Charlotte. Charlotte getting 16. No, not 16. Charlotte's getting 15.5, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. 15.5, another big boy number. Memphis, they won their last 2 games. They covered against Detroit when we had Memphis as the play of the day. And then the game before that, I'm not sure who they played. Let me check real quick. Try to be thorough today. Season is coming down to the end. Let me do this real quick too. Wildfire acting stupid right now. All right, against the Miami Heat, they won, but they didn't cover. They did beat up on Charlotte. I'm not sure when they played them. Maybe back in December, something like that. They did beat them. LaMelo Ball did play in that game. I want to lean towards Memphis and say Charlotte. They ain't really have got nothing to play for. They really don't got nothing to play for. But I don't trust Memphis laying 15.5. Ja Morant is coming back today. He's 1 game in, 1 game out, 1 game in, 1 game out. He's pow, pow, pow. The league fined them $75,000. I think Memphis will win because they are in the 5-way or 4-way tie with Minnesota, Golden State Warriors, and who else? Let me check real quick, just for the sake of being accurate. They are in a 4-way tie with Clippers, Warriors, and Minnesota Timberwolves. I like Charlotte. I think Charlotte gonna lose, but I don't think they're gonna lose by 15.5. Will I be surprised if Memphis come in and Hulk smash? No, I will not be. But Memphis, they've been straddling mediocre and not really covering. So I'm gonna go with Charlotte in this one here. Next game up, we got Brooklyn at home against the Pelicans. Pelicans getting 1. Some of y'all might be getting 1.5. Short, sweet, simple. I like Brooklyn. Think Brooklyn that is the slightly better team. Record-wise, may not be. I might be wrong. Record-wise, who got the better record? Yeah, Brooklyn do got the better record by 4 games. I'm gonna go with Brooklyn. I think they could get the victory at home by a basket. Should be able to. Next game up, we got Boston Celtics out on the road at my New York Knicks. Knicks giving 1, and although I don't want to make this video long, you know what I'm about to do. It's New York in the house. It's Brooklyn in the house. Uptown in the house. Like, Shaolin, are you in the house? Everybody. Japan, are you in the house? Shout out to everybody in Japan, right? Rest in peace, ODB and Wu-Tang. Love the kids. This one should be a good one. Right now, as we speak, they still have Jason Tatum, Porzingis, and who else they got? Let's refresh. They still got Porzingis, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown in the gray, meaning they might not play. So if they don't play, then the spread should probably be 10 if they don't play. If those three people don't play. Horford is already ruled out. For some reason, I think they're going to play because the last time Jason Tatum and Porzingis played was on Friday. They didn't play the last game, so they had since Friday off, just like the Orlando Magic. That's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today is Tuesday. I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics. Although they solidify at the second seed, the Knicks can't catch them. The Knicks actually need to win one more game in order to hold down the third spot. They got Indiana on their ass in the fourth spot. But Boston Celtics, they beat the Knicks not once, not twice, like 3 times the lady. Beat the Knicks 3 times this season. And although it is hard to beat a team 4 times in a row, I think Boston is going to beat the Knicks 4 times in a row. Will I be surprised if the Knicks fight hard and pull one out? No, I won't be. They are a scrappy team. They do need to get one more victory. But this is how the NBA be working. So Jalen Brunson first game back was against the Phoenix Suns. They won. And I told y'all, sometimes the first game back a player, when a player comes back, they win. But the second game they lose. Or a player come back the first time and then they lose, then they win the second game. I know that's not really how you should probably be handicapping, and I'm not a professional, but I'm just telling you how I'm viewing it and just my thoughts. Like, it's just my thoughts. I'm going with the Boston Celtics. Next game up, we got Timberwolves out on the road at the Bucks. Timberwolves giving 5.5. And when I seen this spread here, I'm like, damn, Timberwolves giving 5.5 on the road. These two teams just played in Minnesota, the house of disappointment. I hear you, Jay. House of disappointment, right? And no Dame, no Giannis, no Bobby Portis, who is back today after 25-game suspension, back today. And the Bucks still won by 2. 109, 107, if I'm not mistaken. They won by 2. Maybe it was 105, 103. But now, Dame is still out. Bobby Portis is back. Giannis is going to play. You at Milwaukee Bucks, and you still give him 5? Because Vegas don't give out no money. Like, you know what I mean? If you didn't know, now, if you didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I know I got to be having a lot of shit. Got the best background on YouTube. You know what I'm going to say. Because that's your money, son. Because that's your money, son. They don't just give away money. Vegas is not in the business of giving out money. And I'm saying, damn, Minnesota's, are they playing that well? Because the Bucks is on a 4-game win streak too. And so is the Timberwolves, but you're giving me 4.5 at home. That make me think that they want everybody to take the Bucks, and so I'm going to take the opposite. I'm going to go with the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's my story. That's what I'm sticking with. Next game up, this should be a good one, or maybe it won't be. We got the LA Lakers out on the road, back-to-back at OKC. We just watched this game, and we had the Lakers with that, the last time they played. This game here, I seen the spread as 15.5. Now it's 9. So I don't know if LeBron and Luka is going to play. I'm going to personally stay away from this game, but I'm still going to take the Lakers with the 9. And I definitely hope LeBron will play, although they are going to be on a back-to-back tomorrow at Dallas. First time Luka, the Don, will be back at the Mavericks, the house he built, if you will. And the first time AD, if he plays, which I think he will play because they're not playing today, will face his old team in the Los Angeles Lakers. I think OKC will win, but I think it's still going to be a close game. I know OKC ain't lose 3 in a row all season, but everybody is on the Lakers with the 9. Damn, everybody's on the Lakers with the 9. And rightfully so. I'm not going to bet on this one. I'll leave it up to y'all. But for the channel and for my pick, I'm taking the Lakers. Hold on one second. Next game up, we got the Golden State Warriors out on the road at the Phoenix Suns. Golden State giving 9, right? Or they giving 8.5. Now it's 10, according to the CBS Sports app. Phoenix won 2 out of 3. They played 3 times already. Phoenix won, and they won by 25. They won by 8. And Golden State only won by 4. 119 to 114 or something like that. They won, 119, 115. Meanwhile, Phoenix won by 8 and they won by 25. But they did have Kevin Durant. I'm Kevin Durant. No Kevin Durant coming off a loss to the Houston Rockets, which was a tough game for them. And I had the Rockets. With that 4.5. That feeling. TNT game. For some reason, I think Golden State will win. But I think Phoenix will cover for some reason. So I'm going to go with the Phoenix Suns. Last game of the night, we got the LA Clippers out home facing the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs getting 13. I like the Clippers to win. I like the Clippers to cover. They've been on fire. I'm on fire. They've been on fire. They are in the number 5th seed right now, and they need to keep winning because, like I said, they in a tie with the Minnesota, with the Grizzlies, and with the Warriors. But because they got the head-to-head, they are number 5. But any slip-ups on these last couple of games, and they could drop to 8, they could drop to 7, they could be 6, they could be somewhere around it. That's why these last couple of games is going to be for a doozy. They are on a back-to-back, and a lot of teams are on a back-to-back today. Houston, Clippers on the back-to-back, Suns, OKC, Warriors, Spurs, Chicago, Charlotte, Orlando, Boston, and Washington. So it's a lot of teams going to be playing tomorrow. But I like the Clippers. With that said, let's get to the locks. But before we get to the locks, let's get to the theme music.
Great fire.
Winner, chicken dinner, money long clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Coupon gray, got the fire bash lit up. Hit the back line in the air, throwing signals. Winner, chicken dinner, money long clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Coupon gray, got the fire bash lit up.
Hit the bad line for some singles. All right, here we go, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, and lowlifes. Here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get chewing me, the winner, chicken dinners. We going with the Clippers. We going with Brooklyn. We going with Orlando. We going with Boston. And the play of the day is the Minnesota House of Disappointment, Jay. Minnesota Timberwolves is the play of the day. So that's Orlando, Brooklyn, Boston, Clippers, Minnesota is the play of the day. Let me know who you like. Let me know who you taking. Let me know who you think I'm bugging out at. Of course, I appreciate you for rocking with me. All I ask is that you hit the like button for the algorithm, for the channel could get boosted. Everybody get to see it. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV, NBA, picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money today. Ah.